The story begins in Japan, where more than 200,000 powerful ninjas exist. They appear to be ordinary people, but in reality, they live extremely dangerous lives. Suzuki is a low-level ninja who blends into normal society while working as a magazine editor. One day, she suddenly receives a secret message. She quickly says goodbye to a writer and rushes toward a bridge. When she arrives, she notices a Russian man known for hunting ninjas. She has been assigned a mission to eliminate him. The man opens fire on Suzuki, but she swiftly dodges the bullets. She counterattacks by striking him with her heel, which instantly transforms into two sharp daggers. The man narrowly avoids the attack and continues shooting at her. Suzuki dodges again and throws several ninja stars at him. She then closes the distance and kicks his jewelry. Despite her efforts, the man remains unstoppable. Even Suzuki's electric baton fails to affect him, and he knocks her to the ground. Another ninja observes the fight from a distance. His name is KTO, a high-ranking ninja. He is about to shoot the man when, at that moment, a toothpick pierces his arm. As he turns around, he sees a young man running toward him. This young man is also a ninja named Kuro. Kuro easily overpowers the Russian man and finishes him off with a chokehold. Afterward, he tells Suzuki that he is leaving and that she can handle the rest. Suzuki is left in shock. She wonders what kind of man would walk away and let someone else take credit for his actions. Kuro calmly replies that he does not want to do too much work and just wants to go home and sleep. Although Kuro is highly skilled, he is also extremely lazy. He quietly leaves the scene. Kuro lives alone in an old and cheap house. When he feels bored at home, he practices blowing a toothpick hard enough to use it like an arrow. Suddenly, someone silently enters his room. It is his senior Kato, who has come to assign him a mission. After World War II, a group of rogue ninjas formed a dangerous organization known as the Underground Ninjas. Based on intelligence reports, they have infiltrated and taken control of Zone High School. The school is located in a special area where the abandoned Natano military school once stood. Secrets from the war are believed to still be hidden there. Kuro's mission is to go undercover and uncover the group's true plans. To assist him, Kato provides Kuro with a special suit. This suit allows him to disappear, but only on the surface level. While testing the suit and trying to kill time, Kuro hears one of his friends calling out for toilet paper. The toilet paper is placed far away from the seat. She warns Kuro that if he looks at her, she will beat him up. Following her instructions, Kuro climbs along the wall and avoids her gaze. He carefully reaches the toilet paper. However, when he turns to hand it to her, he ends up getting slapped in the face. The next morning, Kuro arrives at Juden High School. When he learns that he must take an entrance exam, he becomes extremely anxious. For a moment, he thinks that none of it is worth the trouble. He decides that he should just complete the mission and leave, but then the fear of Kato begins to haunt him. Kuro starts wondering how he can possibly pass the entrance exam. With his tired yet handsome face, Kuro quickly catches the attention of Noguchi, a student who is retaking the exam. After entering the classroom, Kuro keeps his head down, circles the room, and then sits beside Noguchi. He is certain that members of the organization have already prepared for his arrival. They have created an answer key using colorful rice grains scattered across the floor. As Kuro starts writing his answers, Noguchi suddenly screams. He believes the rice grains are some kind of insects. The teacher tells him that if he is bothered, he should clean them up. Kuro realizes that something must be done. She drops her eraser, bends down to pick it up, and cleverly loads a paper ball into a straw. She then shoots it toward Noguchi. Noguchi screams that someone has just touched her. She even begins accusing the teacher of being a perverted old man. The teacher responds calmly, saying that he does not have arms that long. While the argument continues, Kuro rapidly fills in one answer sheet after another. Before he can complete the math exam, the teacher rushes toward Noguchi and kicks the rice grains across the floor. With no other option left, Kuro starts acting dramatically and urinates on the spot. He begins crying and claims that he was so nervous about the exam that he drank too much water. The teacher calms her down and explains that the exam is only a formality. He assures her that even a blank paper would be enough to pass. Wanting to learn more about the school, Kuro waits for Noguchi on the way back. They begin walking home together. Since Kuro's house comes first, he invites Noguchi to visit for dinner sometime. Noguchi hesitates but eventually agrees. They reach the rooftop of his house and continue talking. Noguchi mentions that some troublesome students in their class often tease him. He talks about a friend named Ada. The teasing became so severe that Ada eventually stopped coming to school. Noguchi also reveals that there are secret tunnels beneath the school. These tunnels date back to World War II. They once connected to a special military base used during the era of ninjas. Kuro realizes that the underground ninja group may be targeting this hidden base. As the sun begins to set, Noguchi says that she should head home. Suddenly, she slips from the rooftop and starts to fall. Before she can hit the ground, Kuro leaps forward and catches her. As they fall, the safety system in Kuro's suit activates and turns into a cushion. Noguchi screams, faints with her mouth wide open, and loses consciousness. Kuro then takes her safely back home. That same night, a reckless boy tries to fly a drone near the bathroom of their neighbor, Kawato. He does not realize that Kuro is sitting there wearing his invisible suit. Kuro uses his special electric baton to shock the boy. It turns out that the boy is Ida, a friend of Noguchi. Kuro forces him to apologize to Kawato. The next day, he takes Ida to school. Kuro assures him that he will protect him. However, he also warns that Ida will have to pay a fine fine of 500 rupees every day. As soon as they reach the school, the boys start harassing Ida again. This time, however, they have chosen the wrong moment because Kuro is also there. Kuro hooks Ida's leg with his foot and slams into the other boy. The boy jumps in pain and stumbles back. Ida has no idea what just happened. Kuro calmly walks away and takes a seat in the back row. He realizes that he has forgotten his book. Sato, the girl sitting beside him, offers him hers. Noguchi watches the scene with clear envy. Suddenly, a red laser light appears on Kuro's face. This laser is actually a secret signal used by ninjas to communicate. Kuro immediately stands up and leaves the classroom. On the rooftop, he meets a boy named Shion. Shion is a high-ranking ninja. He was also present on the day Kuro dealt with the Russian man. Before Shion could step into that fight, Kuro had already intervened. Like Ida, Shion is an undercover ninja at the school. His mission is to identify members of the underground ninja group. There is also another ninja living in disguise at the school. He is currently serving as the discipline director. The director tells Kuro to meet him in the boiler room after class and then disappears. Soon after, Kuro notices that Ida is being bullied again. Kuro activates his ability and vanishes from sight. He reappears wearing a box over his head. One of the boys kicks him to see who he is, but instead falls to the ground. Kuro first sets a trap and then moves behind Ida. He grabs Ida's arm and uses it to deliver a powerful punch to the other boy. This ensures that the credit goes to Ida, not to Kuro. Later, Kuro goes to the boiler room to meet the discipline director. Without warning, the director pulls out a sword and attacks him. Both of them mistakenly believe the other is part of the underground ninja group. Kuro counters every strike with precise and powerful moves. When he realizes that the director is not affiliated with the group, he warns him to stop. He claims that a satellite is locked onto the director and that he could end the fight instantly. The director laughs and thinks Kuro is bluffing. He believes a low-ranking ninja could never control a satellite. At that moment, a laser fires from the sky and slices the director's sword in half. The director immediately understands the situation and backs off. Kuro then leaves the room. As he steps outside, he notices Mitsuki, the most popular girl in his class, waiting for him. She gives him a strange smile and walks away without saying a word. At a nearby store, the sensor door opens and closes even though no one is visible. It appears as if something invisible has entered the shop. Moments later, items begin falling from the shelves. The woman inside tries to fight back. She is also a ninja. However, the invisible man kills her. Suzuki receives a message informing her that her mentor, a fellow ninja, has been murdered. Soon after, Suzuki herself is attacked. She realizes that the attacker must be from the underground ninja group. Only they possess a suit that allows complete invisibility. Her own suit can only make her partially vanish. Later, as Sato is walking home from school, the same man grabs her. Suzuki warns him not to harm civilians. The man coldly replies that Suzuki's death is not written there. He says it is written at Kodan High School. Meanwhile, Noguchi sits alone in her room, lost in thoughts about Kuro. For the past few days, she has been unable to get him out of her mind. She keeps dreaming of a happy life with him. One night, she suddenly sees Kuro sitting beside her bed, silently staring at her. Kuro tells her that a ninja working at a store has been killed. He warns her that an underground ninja group may be planning an attack. A violent clash is about to break out at their school. Kuro tells Noguchi not to come to school for the next few days. Without saying anything more, he jumps out of the window and disappears. The scene then shifts to a man running as if he is being hunted. Suddenly, a ninja star chases him through the air. At the first opening, it pierces his leg and he collapses to the ground. The man's name is Saruta. He was once a ninja from Kuro's team, known as Nin, but he has since left the group. The invisible figure pursuing him offers him a choice. He asks Saruta if he wants to join the underground ninjas. Saruta immediately agrees, saying that he enjoys killing people. He demands to know who the next target is. It is then revealed that the invisible ninja responsible for killing other ninjas is Saruta himself. The next morning, as a student heads to school, Saruta decapitates him with a single strike. He takes the body with him and disappears. Despite Kuro's warning, Noguchi goes to school to look for him. At the entrance, the school director notices her. Noguchi desperately explains everything Kuro told her about the school being destroyed. The director realizes that a battle is about to erupt. He hands Noguchi a ring and asks her to give it to Kuro. He urges her to find him, saying that the matter is extremely important. Shortly after, Saruta arrives inside a classroom with the student's body. Still unseen, the headless corpse suddenly drops in front of everyone. The classroom erupts into chaos. Saruta begins killing students one by one. Some manage to escape, but Saruta continues chasing them. Soon, Suzuki and Shion receive news that an underground ninja is attacking the school. Suzuki arrives and witnesses the massacre with her own eyes. She draws her wand and prepares to fight. The assassin removes his invisibility suit and takes off his mask. Suzuki recognizes him. Saruta coldly asks if she remembers him. He reminds her that when they studied at this school, he loved her deeply. He accuses her of mocking his feelings and running away. Consumed by anger and hatred, Saruta shows no mercy. The two clash in a brutal fight. Suzuki gains the upper hand and moves close to victory. However, she fails to realize that Saruta's suit can absorb lightning attacks. Because of this, her wand has no effect on him. Just as Suzuki is about to be defeated, a man crashes through the glass. It is the same high-ranking ninja. Saruta immediately understands the situation. Facing him, Saruta knows he stands almost no chance. That is why he puts on his mask and quietly disappears. However, Kaido has no trouble dealing with this. He slashes his own arm at lightning speed and throws his blood towards Saruta. The blood stains Saruta's suit and reveals his invisible body. Kaito immediately attacks Saruta with his sword. Saruta's advanced suit suddenly inflates like a balloon and blocks the strike. Taking advantage of the moment, Saruta manages to escape. Meanwhile, Noguchi continues searching for Kuro. She suddenly runs into a panicked Ida. Ida tells her that he, Kuro, and another boy went into the tunnel area. There is a rumor that a hidden passage leads to an underground bunker. Ida explains that he and the other boy were too afraid to go inside. Now he is worried that Kuro may be in danger. At the same time, Kuro encounters a girl inside the tunnels. She is Mitsuki, the one who planned everything from the beginning. Mitsuki is far more powerful than Kuro ever imagined. Kuro throws a bomb at her in an attempt to stop her. Moments later, she is seen hanging from the wall by a single finger. Kuro then throws two high-voltage cables at her. She catches them with her bare hands as if electricity has no effect on her. Elsewhere in the school, Saruta continues wandering through the corridors. Suddenly, Shion appears in front of him. Shion draws his sword and begins confronting Saruta with incredible speed and skill. He cleverly scatters broken glass across the floor. This allows him to track Saruta's movements by sound. Even his teddy bear helps pinpoint Saruta's exact location. Shion manages to pin Saruta against a wall. Saruta would have been killed by a satellite strike within seconds. However, he escapes at the very last moment. Shion chases Saruta and catches up with him on the rooftop. He delivers a powerful sword strike, but only Saruta's empty suit remains behind. Saruta suddenly attacks Shion from behind. Shion tries to evade the surprise assault, but his sword snaps in half. Although Shion is the more skilled fighter, the underground ninjas possess superior weapons. During the struggle, Shion suffers a critical wound to his shoulder. Wounded and terrified, he can only defend himself with half of his broken sword. He is on the verge of defeat. At that moment, Kaido arrives and turns the situation around. He drives his sword straight through Saruta's body. Saruta's rampage finally comes to an end. Kaido saves Shion's life. Deep inside the tunnels, Kuro is losing his fight. He realizes that defeating Mitsuki is nearly impossible due to her overwhelming power. Still, Kuro wants to understand her true motive. He asks why she is doing all of this. Mitsuki finally reveals the truth. She deliberately spread false information to lure all the ninjas to the school. This allowed them to activate the laser satellite and locate its position. By hacking the data, they managed to pinpoint the satellite. Now one of their allies has already reached it. One of their special suits is even capable of functioning in space. As Mitsuki launches another deadly attack, Kuro struggles to defend himself. He barely withstands her immense strength. In reality, he is only buying time. He is waiting for his friends to arrive and save him. Just then, Noguchi arrives with Ida. Noguchi gives Kuro the ring that the discipline director told her to deliver. Kuro activates the ring and extends its antenna. At that moment, a drone arrives carrying a sword. Kuro grabs the sword, kicks Mitsuki into a cloud of dust, and looks for an opening. Soon, the two face each other in a fierce confrontation. Kuro quickly realizes that attacking Mitsuki head-on is a mistake. He understands that he must dodge and strike suddenly. His vanishing suit proves useless because it only hides his upper body. Even after activating it, Mitsuki can still see him clearly. Kuro keeps questioning how long he can survive fighting like this. Each attempt ends with him being overpowered. In the end, he accepts that he cannot win through normal means. Kuro realizes there is only one way to defeat Mitsuki. He launches a direct assault using a powerful technique. Putting his own life at risk, he charges forward without hesitation. Kuro's sword pierces straight through Mitsuki. At the same time, Mitsuki's blade strikes Kuro. Kuro forces Mitsuki back and she pulls the sword out. Mitsuki collapses to the ground. Kuro has reached his physical limit. Badly injured, he stumbles and falls. Noguchi rushes to him, lifts him up, and helps him escape. Meanwhile, a member of the underground ninja group infiltrates the satellite. He uploads a virus into the system and takes control of the laser network. With a single turn of the dial, the power is raised to maximum. The laser locks onto the school as its target. After expanding its output, the laser completely destroys the school. The massive explosion sends violent tremors through the underground bunker. The bunker begins to collapse, and the exit is far away. Noguchi and Kuro try to escape, but Kuro is critically injured. Fearing that he will not survive, Kuro removes his vanishing suit. He places it over Noguchi to protect her. Debris begins crashing down all around them. After some time, Noguchi emerges alone. She realizes that the special suit saved her life. Kuro sacrificed himself to save her and protect the world. However, at the end of the film, a final twist is revealed. Kuro's twin brother, Juro, appears for unknown reasons. He comes to meet Noguchi, leaving the story on a mysterious note. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.